Let me do the story so I can beat it. I wonder when Batman is gonna tell Gorgon that he made Barbara stay in Gotham. Are they literally about to fight me right now? I'm trying to get to the mission.
There are militia troops all over the clock tower, Jim. You'll be safe in the Batmobile. I'll let you know when the area is secure.
I'm not just sitting here while you go after those bastards.
Yes, you are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I'll be in touch the minute I'm done.
The second.
Oh, crap. Dude. I have no batsuit upgrades available.
The man knows we have his ally and he's coming for you. Hold him off. You can do this, man. I'm gonna tell you how.
You just took out our armor. Oh, God. Where is he? I don't know.
It's not safe to enter without taking out the militia troops on the roof of the clock tower.
He's just one guy. We'll be okay. Yeah, one guy who just took out a unit of tanks. Relax. The tanks probably took him out already, right? And then they went back to base. You don't think we'd hear about it if they took down the Bat? This is bad. Really freaking bad. He's probably up there watching us. Get him.
Yeah, he's
Sound
right.
like you've been huffing Scarecrow's fear toxin.
I'm telling you, he ain't gonna show. $50 says he's up there watching us right now. No way.
You're two down. Don't let him divide you. Watch your corners. Be ready for attacks from above, from below. He's fast.
There's something down there. Could have been a rat or something. Come on, buddy, wake up.
I think something's moving down there. It's nothing.
What?
There's something moving down there. I think he was attacked from up in there now. Get back in the fight. We're busy here.
You think you could take out my men like some common crooks thugs? I know your tactics, Batman. So let's see how you cope when your prey knows how to adapt. He's using the floor grates.
Deploying thermobaric charge! Got him in.
This dude's gonna snitch on me?
3, 2, 1. Burn, Batman! Guy's out cold. That hits hard. Bullets hit harder. Bring him on. Think he was attacked from below near that grate.
It was Batman. You're fine. Get going. We're in the middle of something here.
Double fair takedown. Fair multi takedown.
Jim, the area is secure. Meet me in the clock tower.
I'm impressed. Your tricks don't stay new for long, Batman.
Colleen? Is that you again?
Candygram! Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
The heck?
Like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway. The night's still young.
Jim's on his way up. I can't do that now. This isn't your fault, Jim.
Of course it is. Crane's done this to get to me. I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
Identity confirmed.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family! My daughter! She's all I've got! I never should have trusted you. Never! I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building. No, that won't work. I need to find out how Barbara was taken. That's no good. I need to find out who took Barbara and how they're transporting her. That's the Arkham Knight. He's got Barbara. I need to confirm which car he took her in. There. That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her head.
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow.
Alfred, I want the Arkham Knight's name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Sir?
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
I've got to work with Batman. Now you can't who I am. Just gotta follow me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate. It's a bomb, Alfred. A well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Bat computer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and lose the connection, it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius.
As you predicted, sir, he's trying to defuse the device. The drones you requested have been deployed.
We need those bombs in play, Sergeant. They're our deterrent.
I know, sir. I'll stop him dead. That's a hit. Back her up. The road's blocked. Batman's taking out a Rattler. Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay.
Multiple drones offline. What the hell was that?
The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Think faster.
Alpha target hit. Going for the kill. Cauldron unit destroyed.
The bomb's payload is exploded. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole... Well, steady wire to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. Look at a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Control. Batman's engaging a hostile.
We should pick up the Arkham Knight's trail.
Over. Control. Hostiles have been taken out. Over. Back up! Hit the bat! Drive! Drive! I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the bat decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, Sam. Mirgani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
Wow.
We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
This is the first Batman game we could travel to different islands. Oh, this is the island where Scarecrow was
Station's crawling at the Arkham Knight's militia.
releasing a
Clear them
toxin.
out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
Target lost. Spread out. I'm gonna start you ahead. Anyone got eyes? Glad you're putting up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your... bloodied corpse, and as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
I have no idea.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out. Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out. Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out. Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
I'm in control. This is Falcon 4. We have a positive on one of the missing firefighters. He's being held in the Grand Avenue area. Over.
Man, Scarecrow's a real buzzkill. He should put something funny on or something.
Oh, this is a museum I broke into before. I think. And this is rebuilt.
Riddle me this, fellas. What do you call the guy who takes down the bat?
Not you. Put down. Wait, take out all thugs except for Riddler.
You're gonna die.
To interrogate him. Okay.
Riddler has Catwoman. Tell me why.
I don't know anything. I swear. I just tied her up and I left her inside.
Why? What's Nigma's play?
I ain't got a clue. I just brought her here and planted some of these trophies nearby. That's it. You gotta believe me.
I do.
Batman? That had better be you. And you had better be sorry.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
Here, take your pick.
What a pair you made. Together, you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy it while it lasts, Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things. No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom!
Oh, the thing on
Well,
it.
don't just stand there, Dark Knight. Take that rocket-fueled roadster of yours and make your way to the Cauldron Train Yard. My first test is waiting.
Are you serious?
I'll be back soon.
What do I have to...
Back right away. Guys like Eddie let me be until I started playing nice with the bat.
Don't keep me waiting.
I have to do all of this just to save Catwoman from a collar that will explode her neck.
Position at Mercy Bridge.
Well, Batman, old boy,
Batman
this
Arkham
is
Knight.
quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
A challenge in the Cauldron train yard. Fine, Nigma.
Come on, I'm gonna save Catwoman, then I'm gonna go back to the
Selina's
story.
life depends on it.
Cause I'm pretty sure I get to play as Catwoman soon. Well, there's two things I need. There's two people I need to save: Barbara, aka Oracle, or Selina, aka Catwoman. And Catwoman is about to die. Oracle isn't. She's just being held as bait, so I'm saving Catwoman first. But the longer it takes me to get Oracle, the Arkham Knight will start to try to kill Oracle. How do I go down here? What the heck?
What I hear, Scarecrow nearly turned the whole Ace Chem factory into a bomb. Look out! It's Batman!
Put it down. Nope. No.
Riddler. Talk.
Sure. Oh, whatever you say.
We're done.
Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below. Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely
able
precise
to.
radar pulse. In a moment,
Why would
I
you
will
not
give
be
you
able
the
to kick someone out of
decrypted
your
code,
claim?
Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address... What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome.
No point getting out. Riddler's plan involves the car.
3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going really fast. Tick-tock, detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Oh my god, no. I fell. Dang, this Batmobile is good if it could drive on walls.
Synapses keep up with my automatic...
Oh crap! Ooh.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Where did you learn how to drive? Don't get too confused. Now, right. Dark Knight, is that really as fast as it goes? You're going backwards, Dark Knight. Is this a valiant attempt at a joke? Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay attention, detective. Go left. Detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near? You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Hurry up, detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. A quite stunning failure. Would you like to try again, detective? You'll fail once more. Fail once more. Another attempt? My, but you're optimistic. Aren't things clearer now that that insane clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is. Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury. for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Do this? Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
A noble effort, Batman. You should be proud you kept up for as long as you did.
So that one happens when Catwoman dies. Now, let's see what happens when I save her.
Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat? Oh, can't decide, Dark Knight. I've always fantasized about your mistakes killing you, Batman.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as
Sure,
they
this
say.
is the one.
One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, Detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Look, I'm not trying to. I don't know why Catwoman won't just leave. God dang. I don't feel like doing all this to save Catwoman. I have Oracle out here. How the heck? Alright, y'all complete your trial.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop.
Just because I want to save Catwoman.
Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance!
It's a riddle.
No, I don't think I've ever killed a firefighter before. Really? That surprises me. Yeah, when cops, paramedics, coast...
Well, well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come.
Okay.
A trial so elegantly simple that even you can manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. Oh dear, Dark Knight, you don't stand a remote chance of solving this one. Stuck, Batman? Already? I cannot quite believe this, but I actually feel disappointed.
controls.
I really want to customize my Batmobile.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill.
You know what? After I finish the main story, I'm gonna figure out how to customize my stuff because that's something I really need. My Batmobile over here looking rusty. I just got it. I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness. I want to at least have it cleaned or something. Alright, so I see what I have to do. Oh my god, why is it so hard? What? I said, why is this so hard? Whew. Finally made
Well
it.
done, detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
That was disgusting, by the way.
Oh, this is
Wow.
too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness.
You'd better be right, Batman.
I have to do this thing
Head still
7
attached?
times?
Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
There's something wrong with this game.
Congratulations! You've achieved a very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate the orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it.
I should focus on collecting the key to save Catwoman. I should focus on collecting the key to save Catwoman.
Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Wait, so since Batman was an orphan, did he go to an orphanage? Since Batman was an orphan, did he go to the orphanage? Shot. Oh, I accidentally killed him. What level is the mission?
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection?
Oh, I'm trying to listen to this riddle.
Good luck. Good luck.
What kind of question can only be answered upon reflect?
No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark.
What kind of question can only be answered? I mean, oh no, not answered. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflect? Oh, that's how you do it. What kind of question could be only be asked upon reflection? I literally have nothing else I need to do. Maybe. Oh, I know what I have to do. Maybe I should make it upside down, since that's the way the reflection is. What?
What you're trying to do. You're testing my patience, aren't you? Trying to drive me insane as I watch you struggle with that riddle. Well, ha, Batman, ha! I've made it easy. Now all you have to do is stand in the right place and scan. Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
That's all I had to do.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind.
So, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4. So 1, 3, 5, 2, and 4.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? Every robot you defeat merely provides more data for me to analyze, Dark Knight. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Burst his eardrums.
What the heck? That was the most scariest thing ever.
I need to go back to the bridge to bring the Batmobile onto Miyagani Island.
Where's he gone?
Commencing area search.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Sergeant, Mercy Bridge is being lowered. He's coming.
Mamba drones online and ready to engage. Armor breach on Mamba drone.
Tandem charge warhead, designed to penetrate the toughest armor. I've got surprises too, Batman.
Direct hit on a Rattler. Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead.
You think some corrupting factory was the only weapon I had?
The car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely. The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body. Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened. Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out. I need to examine the reconstruction. Pinpoint where she landed. Got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence. The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away. Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe.
Alright.
Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
Alright. I have so much missions I could do right now. Creature of the night. Gotham on fire. I'm gonna do the main story first, so I can unlock some skins.
Arkham Knight security
I mean some
protocols,
seats
you should be able to track
and skins for my car. Wait.
Multiple units engaging.
He doesn't get away!
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Confirmed strike on target.
Nope. Oh, chill. Yo. What is all these locks?
Drone flank initiated.
Why do I have to go this way? This is not even a road.
Where the hell did he go?
He was right there. Get him!
Wait a minute. Oh, that's where I have to go. Wayne Tower. Hold up, hold up.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Weapon generator or CPU virus.
You'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to target their allies. An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with. You'll like this. Wrote it myself. I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even if I wanted to.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story.
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
It's a bad idea to walk out in the Batsuit while Lucius's PA is still here.
Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Lost the Rattler! Grand Avenue unit destroyed! You've got contact. Heavy contact. Outside the tunnel. Suggest immediate exfil, sir. No!
I'm not going anywhere to protect her people. That's worthless promise.
Mamba drone taking damage. Drone offline. Diamondback's hit. It won't take another strike. Lost the diamond. Rattler's been hit. Target hit. Drone down. Rattler down. He got a drone. No! Status update. Entrance armor disabled. Batman's taken out a drone.
The Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miyagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Thanks.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. It seems they've blocked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in. Have you made any progress on the cure?
Getting there. Hey, I haven't heard from Barbara for a while. Is she okay?
She's fine. She's working on something for me. It's important.
But she's safe, right?
Don't worry, Tim. Just keep working on that cure.
How very me of you! Though I can see why you didn't tell him after Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way this little sidekick of yours does, maybe you got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. Let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage! You can't force him to slave over your cure! Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win! You think he's really gonna fix your nasty case of jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Boozy. I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me. Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right. Big bang in the center. Like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable, like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong. You put put her in my crosshairs, Bats. Sure, she didn't do herself any favors, but it was you. You see, people trust you. They believe in you. They follow you into your war, and you are about to get them all killed. You see these guys? Think they own Gotham.
You're not going anywhere, old man. Try clean titanium-coated armor plate. Nice. Unless you know exactly where to shoot. Good, Dark Knight. Even better than I remember. It's gonna make it even more satisfying when I kill you. Oh, and don't worry about Barbara. I'll take better care of her than you ever did. Batman's in the control room. Show him what happens when he messes with minds. You're not getting through me! Just me and you!
you very well now, does he? So trapped down here. What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman?
Time to rescue Oracle and make the Arkham Knight pay.
I see you're back in the car, Master Bruce.
I'm going after the Knight. He's here in the tunnel.
Then let us hope he has Miss Gordon with him. Sir, the Batmobile's thermal scanner